Pensacola, it's time to get loud. I want to hear you say it with us. This
is
Monster Jam!
The first competition is the JCB Racing Competition. Each one of these drivers have been going from 1 through 8 based on a random draw. Now it is the driver against the clock. The driver with the fastest time is walking away with the first 8 points of tonight's event. So Pensacola, who's ready for JCB Racing?
We're going to kick it off. Coming out first for Deltona, Florida, it's Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. The first 8 points are on the line towards the overall event championship. Again, Christina said the fastest time gets the racing victory. And those 8 points are very crucial. We're getting staged. We're getting lined up. Both amber lights are on. It's showtime! The time for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken is a 9.701. 9.701 seconds. That will be your time to beat here in JCB Racing. 9.701.
Once again, that time to beat a 9.701 with Kraken. Approaching the line, we got another Pagliarulo in the house, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. A 10.167 for Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur.
Time to beat is still a 9.701 here in the JCB Racing Competition. But coming up next from Oskaloosa, Iowa, please welcome Tyler Menenga in Gravedigger. Nine, 3.75. That is your new time to beat in JCB Racing.
Once again, a 9.375 new time to beat from Tyler Menenga in Gravedigger. Continuing on from Nashville, Tennessee, it's Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. 11.083 for Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco.
Your time to beat is still Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger with a 9.375, but the guy coming up next that can knock him off. He won the overall event championship this afternoon. It's Tony Oaks in Thunderosaurus. Nine, 3, 7, 5. We're going to take a look at the video board really quick before we move on here. JCB Racing, you can see here, Gravedigger 9.375, Thunder Wars 9.375. Same time, you think they'd be tied for first, right? Well, we don't do ties here at Monster Jam. So since Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger claimed the time first, he is in first place for JCB Racing. But we still have more trucks to go, and this guy can knock him out of first place. From Grandy, North Carolina, it's John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. There's the video board. It's an 8.975. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is your new time to beat in JCB Racing. But, again, the times keep getting faster, and the man that can knock him off, it's his father. It's John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. $10.833 for John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar here in the JCB Racing competition. Your time to beat still an 8.975, and we have one more truck and driver to go. Coming up next, from Morrisville, North Carolina, please welcome Logan Ashline in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It's a good run. It's a 10.917 for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Logan Ashline here in the JCB Racing competition. But That will not be enough, which means your winner of JCB Racing is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Pensacola, I know you can get louder than that. That's the fastest time of the weekend. Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
John, absolutely incredible. Fastest time of the weekend. What is the secret to cutting these corners with such precision?
Well, I'm just sitting in the back. I can just see that top screen right there, watching everybody go. This dirt is super tricky. But I just kept telling myself, come out here, lay a smooth pass, and that's what I did.
Now, we're going to continue that momentum into the next phase of the competition, which is the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. So what do you plan on bringing to the next phase of the competition?
Well, this afternoon's event was absolutely crazy. People were throwing out combos, front wheels, back wheels. It was insane. I'm going to try to do that. I've been working on some other tricks. If the opportunity presents itself, I'm definitely going to try to. But like I was mentioning, this dirt is super tricky. I'm just going to tell that truck, keep digging, baby. Dig, baby, dig right here on this dirt. We're going to get another win.
Dig, baby, dig. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
Well, that's just one competition we've seen here tonight, here inside the arena. But we're going to take a look at the video board right now, and we're going to talk about the next competition we're going to see, which will be the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, each competitor is going to have 2 attempts to do their best skills on 2 wheels. You want to see some stoppies. That's where they get the truck up on the nose, and they just hang out, stop it really quick, and bring it back down. Poppers is where they pick one of the side ramps here on the Monster Jam pod and pop the truck up and balance it. Wheelies. You've seen wheelies before, right, Monster Jam fans, where they get a wheelie and they walk it across the pod. Bicycles. That is where they get a truck up on 2 wheels on its side, and then they walk it around the track. That is the hardest trick to do in Monster Jam. The hardest trick. So if you see a bicycle, keep that in mind. And then a moonwalk. And that is where you get it on the nose, and like Michael Jackson, right? You walk it backwards, you walk it forwards, you walk it backwards, you walk it forwards. Now, the reason we're telling you this is Christina in a moment is going to tell you fans to get your smartphones out and you're going to score at judgeszone.com. The only advice I have about that is scoring fairly. You can't score based on your favorite Monster Jam truck, okay? We all have a favorite truck. I do. I have a favorite truck, but I'm not going to score based on my favorite truck. I'm going to score based on skill and skill alone here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, before we continue on with the race, with the competitions here, I had a great Monster Jam fan. She was sitting here talking to me here, and I was like, hey, you want to help me out with something here? She said, sure. What is your name?
Louise.
All right, Louise, here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to have some fun here. We're going to play our own version of Monster Jam JCB Racing here. This is the Truck and Pals race, okay? So let's take a look at the big screen here. And you're going to see 3 Monster Jam trucks, okay? You see El Toro Loco, you see Gravedigger, and you see Megalodon. You and I were chit-chatting about this a couple seconds ago. If you had to pick one of these trucks to win right now, which truck would you want to win?
El Toro Loco.
El Toro Loco? Okay, El Toro Loco. She has chosen El Toro Loco. And here, all of you fans inside the base center, you can pick your truck too. So we're going to get ready to go here. It looks like our competitors are ready. El Toro Loco is ready. Gravedigger is ready. And Megalodon is ready. Cheer on your favorite truck, Monster Jam fans. And you two, make sure, Louise, you cheer them on. Here we go. Oh, Megalodon's got the early lead. Here comes Gravedigger. El Toro Loco's really behind. Oh. Hey, El Toro Loco won. Nice job. Great job, Louise. Now, guess what? Before I have you go back to your seat and get ready for the next competition here, I'm going to send you home with this El Toro Loco Truck and Pals. Now, I just have one question for you, and I want to hear the excitement out of you. Are you ready for more Monster Jam?
Yes!
Monster Jam Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Action is up next. Coming up next It is the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. We've talked about the moves. You talked about what you need to see. But Christina, this is it. It's in the hands of the fans now. How can they score and help us out?
Matt, absolutely. This is going to be your very first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. So you're going to scan that QR code up there on the video board. You're going to type in the code PEN, click submit, and then you guys are going to see a BKT tire pop on up here. You're going to slide that BKT tire up or down on the score that you feel each driver deserves for their individual run. You're going to have about 20 seconds to make your voices heard here at Monster Jam at the end of each driver's run. So all that said and done, Pensacola, who's ready for the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge?
I think you're ready, Pensacola. Up first, it's Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco.
A wonderful way to start off the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. We got Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco going on that nose. Too much momentum right there. You saw it, Matt. But Monster Jam fans, this is your first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com.
And Christina, this is where I want to use a moment with us to banter a little bit here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, because this is one of those things where here with Monster Jam that the truck just shut down. The truck just shut down here in the competition. And so again, is it something from earlier where she had a rollover here? We're going to talk about that here in a second. Let's take a look at the scores. She's going to set the scores here in this competition. And it's a 4.125 for Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco. But now let's come back to talk about this, because she rolled over in freestyle. And what happened earlier was had the rollover, got her back on all fours. The truck fired back up, right? And they thought it was just cosmetic damage, body damage. But now, has that rollover caused an electrical issue or a fuel issue on Chelsea Van Cleve? Because the truck on the nose end, it just completely lost power.
So, you know, you had a different vantage point than I did. I thought it was honestly too much momentum as I was turning around. I was walking through the stands. So it's interesting that you said that truck shut off. I actually thought when she went on that nose, she popped it up there. I thought it was a little bit too much momentum that pushed her over. But talking back to earlier with those electrical issues, it makes perfect sense.
Give it up for Chelsea. She's out of the truck. Pensacola, make some noise. So we're going to see here if we can get the replay up on the big screen, because I want you to see it actually, Christina. So yeah, she was literally on the nose, going forward on the nose, and then you just hear the truck here. Let's watch it right here. So here she comes, Chelsea coming out of the truck. Great nose wheelie. And right about there, lost the power, and then the truck just goes over. So completely lost power. And usually, here's the thing what happens here. When the truck is on the nose like that, all the fuel going straight down in the engine. And again, anything can happen with that Monster Jam truck. I know you'll get an update, Christina, but do you think it's from the rollover this afternoon here towards the freestyle run?
You know, it might be. These Monster Jam drivers, they drive these trucks to the ground. They want to put on the best event for each and every one of you here. You know, you come out, you come here and you spend your hard-earned money here at Monster Jam, and they really want to do their best for you. So it might be. I'll take a look behind the scenes. We'll get the update later.
We're going to get her fire back up and continue on with more of the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. All right, Pensacola, do you want more of the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge? Logan Ashline and Monster Dalmatian is up next. Went for a popper on her first attempt. She has one more attempt remaining. It's interesting. I'm seeing the RII blink. That's the remote ignition interrupter. The truck was shut off by one of our officials here inside the arena.
Getting word right now from those officials that she will not be able to complete the second attempt here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. That first attempt was an attempted popper. But again, each and every one of our drivers, I'm going to stress this because we just saw this with Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. They come out here to give you their best, and sometimes it just doesn't go their way. But remember, they are counting on you to score at judgeszone.com. You got a few more seconds. Slide that BKT tire up or down and click submit.
And again, the truck is having issues, so she will not be able to continue her run here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. And there it is up on the video screen. It's a 3.268 here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Tough break for Logan Ashline and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let me give you a little bit of a perspective about these Monster Jam trucks. So from January until May, we were on the road for 19 weeks straight, like flying in and flying out. But these trucks were on the road 19 weeks straight. So just think about it, going through treacherous conditions, all that other stuff, a lot of mechanical issues on these trucks, wear and tears on these parts here in all these competitions. And again, a tough break for Chelsea Van Cleve earlier, and now Logan Ashline and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. I mean, things are going to happen here, and we got more of the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge coming your way.
But before we jump in to the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, again, I'm hanging here with AB. I know you're having a great time. Can you tell everybody who's your favorite?
Probably this one.
This one, Gravedigger. That's on her shirt. Any other Gravedigger fans in the house? I love it. I love it. So, AB, you and I are going to play a game called Name That Truck, okay? We're going to put some puzzle pieces up there on the video board. I'm going to give you some clues, and you got to tell me the truck, all right? Take a look up there. This truck has horns, all right? This truck blows smoke. And Pensacola, you can help her out, all right? This truck is driven by Chelsea Van Cleve. Pensacola, what is it? Amy, what do you think it is?
Not Toro.
She thinks it's El Toro Loco. Let's officially reveal that answer. Of course it's El Toro Loco. Amy, great job. And just for that, we're actually going to send you home with an El Toro Truckin' Pals toy. Give it up for AB, everyone.
Two trucks down. We still have 6 to go here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. And this track is playing, a lot of tricks here on some of our drivers. It's pretty crazy to see what has happened out here. This is a new type of dirt, but we're going to continue on. And I know a driver that can handle any type of dirt, any type of condition. He's ready to hit the track. It's John Zimmer Sr. in uproar here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge.
Let's hear it for John Zimmer Sr. Uproar. Scoring is open now at judgeszone.com. QR code up there on the video board. Matt, strong start with that popper right there in that complete vertical position. Great control, great precision.
It was a great move here by John Zimmer Sr. You know what the saying that goes, you can teach a old dog new tricks. You sure can. John Zimmer Sr. really coming out here and doing a great job. We're going to take a look at the video board and see the scores. Let's take a look here. Your score to beat is El Toro Loco to 4.125. The score for John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar is an 8.194, your new leader and new score to beat. Let's go back in time when monster trucks, you know, were just getting their start, because this truck has been around for a very, very long time. Coming up next, it's Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur.
That was Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur. ScoringOpenJudgesZone.com. Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Several competitors. I think we got about 3 or 4 more in this competition. Matt, what are your thoughts?
It's the track. And you want to know what I think? It's a lot more humid in this arena tonight than it was this afternoon. And it's playing tricks on the track. Do you see this dirt, Christina? It was just flying all over, going all over the place. Not tonight. It's sticky. It's sticking. And these drivers are having a really hard time. Scores are locked in. We're going to check it out on the big screen here and see what you thought. 2.677. Tough break for Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur. But a driver that does not like to lose, that wants to always come out on top. He wants to be the #1 guy. It's John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity coming up next.
Keep it going for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Pensacola, turn those screams into scores. You guys gotta go to judgeszone.com. Tell us what you thought about that one, Matt. That was pretty incredible.
It's John Zimmer Jr. We're used to seeing it every single week on the series. The kid is talented. He's only 24 years old. Like, he is so good behind the wheel in this Monster Jam truck. Your score to beat. It's his father. An uproar with an 8.194. And the score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is... The first ones to get their jaws to hit the floor gets the high score. As one of our drivers likes to say, 9876, your new leader and new score to beat. Well, Pensacola, are you ready for Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger? Because he's coming up next. The black and green wrecking machine is hitting the floor. Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger, former Great Clips World Finals champion. He's got one more attempt.
Put your hands together for the black and green wrecking machine, Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. You guys know what to do. Slide the BKT tire up or down. Let us know what you thought about that one. Matt, some really cool combination moves in there. From the front to the back, wheelies, nose wheelies. It had a little bit of everything.
Front to back to side to side. I thought he was going to go all night, Christina, going backwards and forwards here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. That was a great run. Your score to beat is terminal velocity with a 9.876. The score for Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger is... Second place for Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger. Up next, this driver had one of the best two-wheel maneuvers of 2024. It's Tony Oaks in Thunderosaurus. Well, get your scores locked in for Tony Oaks at Thunder Roars. That is a tough break on his side, which watch the Super Glue Glue to the action replay here. Up, right there, one wheel, bounce on one wheel, and just too much. A little too much on the gas, and it turned him over on his side. But Pensacola, make some noise for that young man right there. Tony Oaks at Thunder Roars. A great run here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, it could still put him in one of the top spots and keep in contention for the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. But that'll be up to you, the Monster Jam fans. So your scores are locked in, and there it is. It's a 4.705 for Tony Oaks in Thunder Roars. Right now, that'll currently put him in fourth place here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, if Terminal Velocity wins here, he'll add 8 points towards the overall event championship. And it'll expand his lead because doing great in JCB Racing and then great here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Because we're not done yet. We still have another truck to compete here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge before we move on to the other competitions here tonight with Monster Jam here inside the Pensacola Bay Center. And if you're taking pictures or taking videos and got videos of that rollover or pictures, make sure you hashtag Monster Jam on all your social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you use the hashtag Monster Jam. Let's continue on. Coming up next, it's Nick Pagliarulo in a Kraken. Let's hear for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. Get your scores in at judgeszone.com. 2 nice attempts up on the nose. Walked it back up across the pod. A very good job by Nick Pagliarulo and Kraken here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Like I said, get your scores locked in now at judgeszone.com. Will it be the winner? Probably not, but still, I could put him one of the top 3 spots here in this competition. Your scores are locked in. Let's check it out on the video board, see what you thought. Let's find out. It's a 5.492. That's going to currently put him in 4th place, which means your winner of the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. He's got a perfect event going for him so far here tonight, winning the JCB Racing Competition and then also winning the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Standing by with Christina is John Zimmer Jr.
John, welcome back. Congratulations. An amazing job in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. As you were going into those nose wheelies and balancing in that complete vertical position, how are you able to maintain that control?
It's just so much seat time. I've done a lot of these arenas in my career, fortunately for myself, because it worked out in my favor tonight. But it's just second nature, that truck. Once it finds this balance point, you're just sitting in the truck as a driver. You're not doing anything, and it's just a super cool feeling. I was up there just balancing, fully weightless. Felt like I'd just get up there, drink some coffee or something. I don't know. It was awesome.
Now, how are you going to keep this going? Because right now, the first half of Monster Jam, a perfect event for you. You have 16 points going into Monster Jam Sky Wheelies, all right? So what do we have in store?
Well, I didn't know we were doing Sky Wheelies. That's one of my favorite competitions, so I'm definitely going to turn it up a notch. I got nothing to lose, really. I'm sitting on top. I kind of got a little bit of wiggle room. I think Gravedigger's sitting behind me, 2nd place, but definitely not going to let anything go. I'm going to keep trying.
Well, Monster Jam fans, a lot more action coming your way. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr. once again, Terminal Velocity.
We've seen a lot of great action so far, and there's still so much more to come. But right now, we're going to take a short break with our halftime. During this brief break, you can head to the official Monster Jam merchandise stands and check out all that great gear. But don't go too far, because when we come back, we're changing it up a little bit. The high-flying thrills of freestyle motocross are in the house here tonight. We'll be right back with more Monster Jam. Stick around.
Now remember, we're looking for great height. We're looking for that vertical positioning, the razzle-dazzle wow factor. And remember, you guys need to score at judgeszone.com. So Pensacola, who's ready for Monster Jam Sky Wheelie?
Logan Ashline did, because she's up first. It's Logan Ashline and Monster Dalmatian. One attempt. They only get one attempt here in the Sky Wheelie competition.
Put your puppy paws together for Logan Ashline, Monster Dalmatian. Scoring is open officially at judgeszone.com, the first competitor in the Sky Wheelie competition. Let us know what you thought of that one.
Attacking the triple log here in the Sky Wheelie competition is Logan Ashline here in Monster Dalmatian, just hitting that triple log and sending it up. A very nice job here in this competition. So make sure you get your scores locked in now. Your scores are locked in. And we're going to take a look at the video board. It's a 6.967 here in the Sky Wheelie competition. But we're just getting started. Coming up next, it's Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco.
Sticks the landing. Let's get loud for Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at at judgeszone.com. Matt, you and I talked about this earlier. She nails those sky wheelies, precision, the perfect vertical positioning, and to add that extra flair, she stuck the landing on the back two BKT tires.
Every time I've seen Chelsea Van Cleve here in a sky wheelie competition, always on the tailgate, sticking it straight up and down and bringing it back down. A nice job. Now, is it enough to be your new leader, new score to beat? Because your score to beat is Monster Mutt Dalmatia with a 6.967. The score for Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco is 7827, your new leader and new score to beat. Can he keep the winning streak going? Up next is John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
That's your hands together for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. He had a perfect first half of Monster Jam. Can he continue that with that sky wheelie run? Remember, power is in your hands, so slide the BKT tire up or down and click submit.
You want to talk about sending it? That's why that team is called Send It Motorsports. John Zimmer Jr. sent it here in this competition. Now, is it enough to be your new leader? Because remember, your score to beat, there it is. It's a 7.967. Your new leader and new score to beat is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. But 3 trucks down, we still have a lot more to go. Coming up next, it's John Zimmer Sr. here in Uproar.
Put your hands together for John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. We got that scoring open at judgeszone.com. Matt, what did you think of that one? Not quite in that vertical position, but got some nice height.
It was a very nice height, very nice job by John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar here in the Sky Wheelie competition. So make sure you get your scores locked in now. There it is. It's a 5.902 for John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. It's time to release the Kraken. Nick Pagliarulo is up next.
Let's hear it for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. QR code is up there on the video board. You got about 15 more seconds to lock in those scores.
Kraken here in the Sky Wheelie competition. Again, another nice job really setting it up and bringing it back down. You, the fans, are in charge of judgeszone.com. Again, looking for that vertical position. I don't think a lot of drivers have accomplished that here tonight so far besides Terminal Velocity and El Toro Loco. It's a 5.769. That will currently put him in 5th place here in the Sky Wheelie competition. Up next, this driver would love to win this competition. He won the overall event championship this afternoon. It's Tony Oaks in Thunder Rares.
for Tony Oaks in Thunder Roars. JudgesZone.com, Monster Jam fans, let us know what you thought of that one. Great height, a little bit of extra flair. That body actually came off as he was getting that height. Matt, really incredible.
He's got some rear hydraulic fluid coming out of the back of that truck. That sky wheelie might have cost him just a little bit, but that's all right because he can get ready to come back for the freestyle competition. Scores are in. The score to beat is terminal velocity with a 7.967. The score for Tony Oaks in Thunder Roars is... There's your new leader and new score to beat. It's Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars with an 8.653. Now we're going to take a look right now and see where all the drivers are shaping up here in this competition because it's been a very exciting competition here in Sky Wheelies. Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars with an 8.653, followed by Terminal Velocity with a 7.967, El Toro Loco with a 7.827. And Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 6.967. That is your top four in this competition. Here's your last two here. Upper Row with a 5.902, Kraken with a 5.769. And we're not done yet. We still have two more trucks to go.
But before we can get into those two trucks, I'm hanging here with Esmeralda. We're having a great time here at Monster Jam. You were telling me you were a cheerleader, right? Who'd you cheer for?
I cheered for Wildcats.
She cheered for the Wildcats. Awesome. Can I get a big cheer? Look, can we go like this? Ready? You go. Yeah, Monster Jam fans. She's an awesome little cheerleader. All right, you and I are going to play Monster Jam trivia right now, okay? Let's take a look at the video board. Which city is hosting Monster Jam World Finals 24? All right, is it A, Las Vegas, B, Salt Lake City, C, Nashville, or D, Los Angeles? Our biggest event of the year, Pensacola. What do you guys think it is? All right, we got some conflicting ideas. What do you think it is? A, B, C, or D?
B.
She says B. Let's see if she's right. She's right. It's going to be in Salt Lake City this year. Esmeralda, congratulations. And guess what? You're going home with the prize. You get to go home with our Monster Mutt Dalmatian hat. Show everybody here. It's an awesome one. Give it up for Esmeralda, everyone.
How about a Pensacola? Let's get back into the Sky Wheelie action with Mike Pagliarulo and Excalibur. Get your scores locked in for Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur. JudgesZone.com. Another nice Sky Wheelie on the single log. What will the score be for Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur? It was a nice run. Again, looking for that vertical position, that vertical height. Did that achieve that here in this competition? You let us know with your scores, and we'll let you know what we thought as well. Because it was a great run. It was a nice run, but is it enough to be your leader and be the victory? Let's check it out. It's coming straight to the video board. 5.888. That's going to currently put him in 6th place. But we're not done yet because Pensacola, are you ready for the black and green wrecking machine? Up next, it's Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. Get your scores in. But I'm going to tell you something, Pensacola. That might have been cool, but that wasn't a sky wheelie. That's not a sky wheelie. A sky wheelie, you're supposed to get really high and vertical and get that vertical position. Yeah, you got vertical off the pod and walked it, but that wasn't technically a sky wheelie. But it's up to you, the fans here in the house. You decide who our winner is going to be. Because your score to beat is Thunder Roars here with an 8.653. The score for Tyler Meninga, a Gravedigger, is second place. And that means your winner is Tony Oaks in Thunder Roars. Tony Oaks at Thunder Roars, he's back on top. After that sky wheelie win, make some noise, Pensacola.
Tony, I know things didn't go your way in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, but you more than made up for it in the Sky Wheelie competition. How satisfying is this win?
Yeah, you know, I was super bummed out coming out of two-wheel skills. That's not something I normally do. Normally, we come out on top in two-wheel skills. We had to come back here for redemption. Got to hand it to Tyler, man. That's some of that fancy Tyler Meninga Gravedigger footwork that we all love to see. But you're right, Matty Ice. That was not a sky wheelie. So here we are on top, baby. It felt great. It felt huge. I hope it looked huge to you guys. I can't wait to go see that replay.
It's definitely going to be a great one. Now listen, coming up next, the grand finale, Monster Jam Freestyle. You are currently sitting in third going into that competition. What is it going to take to make the win happen for you tonight?
In order for me to win the overall event championship, I need to win freestyle. We need Gravedigger, terminal velocity to place fourth or lower. So, I mean, it's not over till it's over. It's still anybody's event. But, hey, man, Pensacola, you guys have been great to me all day long. We got the military in the house here, military families, whatever we do for freestyle, man. Hey, I served 10 years in the Army myself. I'm coming out here to pay honor for you guys. I'm going to come wreck the heck out of that Thunder Roars truck for you guys. Hold on to your butts, because it's about to get hot.
Well, we're going to take a look at the video board right now, and it is close. It's very close. Terminal velocity with 22 points. Followed by Gravedigger with 21 points. And then Thunder Roars with 18, Uproar with 12. Now, it's still anybody's game as we're going to get ready to go into the last competition, which will be freestyle. Now, each Monster Jam truck, when they come out here for freestyle, they're going to have 60 seconds on the clock to turn in their most spectacular freestyle performance. Now, you want to see them use all the obstacles. You want to see them with creativity out here on the track. You want to see a wow factor. Some technical moves like that fancy Tyler Meninga stuff that you just saw out there in the Skywheeler competition. You want to see that in freestyle. And you want to see combinations where they go from one move to the next to the next. The stuff's Tyler, Tony Oaks, you know, John Zimmer Jr., they're all known for. Now, the reason I'm really going in depth with this freestyle explanation for you guys is because this is the last competition. And we talked about it earlier. You could score based on skill and skill alone in this competition, not because of your favorite truck. So make sure you're taking that all into consideration because they only have 60 seconds each truck to turn in their best performance. But before we get there, we have played a lot of individual games here tonight. We've done trivia with individuals. We've done a lot of things. But I want to do a group game, okay? We're going to do this together. So let's take a look at the video board here. This is the helmet shuffle. And what's the objective here? To follow the trophy. So keep your eyes on that trophy, Monster Jam fans, because here we go. Who thinks it's number 1? Who thinks it's number 2? And who thinks it's number 3? Let's reveal the answer. It's not number 1. It was number 2. Take a look at that freestyle criteria one more time. The one thing I did not cover was the fact that there is 15 seconds these drivers must use to qualify for a score. So keep that in mind when you're going to judgeszone.com as well during each run. Each driver must use 15 seconds of the run or more to qualify for a score. Freestyle is coming up next.
And Monster Jam fans, it is now time for each and every one of you to actually help us get Monster Jam Freestyle started. So here's what I need you to do. Take out your smartphones. All right, yeah, great job. We're going to turn on our flashlights. I need the entire arena. Here we go. We're going to turn on these flashlights. You're going to follow my lead and stay to the beat. Let's do this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. Pensacola, we've reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's put those puppy paws together for Logan Ashline, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Final competition, Monster Jam fans, which means it is more crucial than ever that you guys are scoring at judgeszone.com.
Logan Ashline came out and said, I'm going to announce my presence, and that's exactly what she did here in the freestyle competition. That was a great run. Scores are locked in. We're going to check it out on the video board. 6.721 for Logan Ashline here in the freestyle competition. We're just getting started, though. It's time to get squiddy with it. Up next, it's Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. Clock is paused for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. And that's going to complete his run and make some noise for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. His run, he's having some drive line issues in his Monster Jam truck and will not be able to continue in the competition. But he came out here giving us a great freestyle run, giving us a great start. Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. A tough break. You know, like this pod has just been unforgiving here this weekend inside the Pensacola Bay Center with our Monster Jam trucks and drivers. Tough break for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. Now will the score be? It's a 5-9-2-4 here in this competition. Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken, 5-9-2-4. Then Munster Mutt Dalmatian with a 6.721. Logan Ashley made a statement here tonight with some great air in her competition run. We have only literally 2 trucks down.
Hanging here with Brad and Everett. And before we can continue on with our competition, we're going to do something extra fun here in the arena. Now in my hand is a $50 gift card to Bubba's 33. And I want to be able to give this to you, but you got to win it, all right? We're going to play a game called Finish the Lyric, all right? We're going to go ahead and put up a song. You and I, we're going to sing and dance along. And when the music stops, you need to finish the lyric. And Pensacola, I want you guys to sing along as well, all right? Very, very important. We're going to wait a second for these trucks so that we can hear the music. But Brad, what do you think of the event so far?
It is awesome. It's our first time here, and we really love it. We're having a great time.
Amazing. And I know he has a very specific truck right now on his shirt. Is Gravedigger the favorite, or is there another one?
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger. And how old is this little guy?
3.
3 years old, first time here at Monster Jam, which is absolutely amazing. You know, we have so many families out there on the track, and it's always wonderful to see families right here in the stands. Yeah, hi guys. I hope each and every one of you are having an awesome time, and I really want you to walk away with this Bubba's 33 gift card. And we're going to play a game right now. All together, we're going to sing a song. DJ Dan, I think we're going to sing a song all together so that you guys can go home with this gift card. Actually, you know what? Let's switch it up a little bit, all right? I want to play another game with you, okay? I'm going to give you a little trivia question, all right? I want to know what these Monster Jam trucks are made out of, all right? I'm going to give you a couple of options. Do you think it is bubblegum, metal, or fiberglass? Pensacola, what do you guys think? All right, I hear some bubblegum. What do you think it is? Bubblegum, metal, or fiberglass?
Fiberglass.
That is correct. Fiberglass is the answer, which means you're going home with this Bubba's 33 gift card, $50. Take your family to dinner. Give it up, everyone, for our amazing Monster Jam fans going home with a $50 gift card to Bubba's 33.
Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco is up next.
Let's get loud for Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. Monster Jam fans, you guys know what to do. You've been doing an awesome job all event long. Slide the BKT tire up or down, click submit. Matt, it looks like she might have lost rear steer throughout that freestyle run. What are your thoughts about her performance?
She definitely did lose rear steer, and that's a tough break because it just hinders your freestyle. You can't do much. It makes it a lot harder to turn. And Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco down here on the pod, you know, she did everything she could. She hit every obstacle that she could here in the Monster Jam freestyle competition. Again, tough break for Chelsea Van Cleve. Your scores are locked in. And we're going to take a look at the video board. It's a 5-2-4-1 for Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. Now, Monster Jam fans, this week at Bubba's 33 and Texas Roadhouse, you know, great sponsor Monster Jam. But I want you to see what we just put on the big screen in here. Scan to receive a free appetizer. Yeah, make sure you scan that QR code up there because that is no joke. That is a free appetizer they're giving away, and no purchase is necessary. So if you want a free appetizer from Texas Roadhouse or Bubba's 33, make sure you scan that QR code now and you can sign up. And we thank them for being here and being a proud sponsor of Monster Jam here this weekend. You know, our Southern Ford dealers as well are here. Everybody has been great, proud sponsors here this weekend. Again, scan that QR code up on the video board to scan and receive a free appetizer at Bubba's 33 or Texas Roadhouse. Here tonight, make sure you use the hashtag Monster Jam on all your social media platforms too, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. Use that hashtag Monster Jam. Here tonight, you know, you could be up on the big screen or with our Monster Jam drivers as well after the live event is concluded. They love sharing your photos and they love sharing your videos and checking them out. So make sure you use the hashtag Monster Jam. Now, I'm going to let you fans know right now, if you use Snapchat and put the hashtag Monster Jam, not anybody's going to be able to see it because hashtag Monster Jam doesn't go out like that to all the socials. So make sure you're using the hashtag Monster Jam on the other social media platforms that we have talked about. Christina.
Matt, I'm hanging here with Stefan. We're having a great time at Monster Jam Freestyle. Stefan, you know, what do you think of this event so far? What's your opinion?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. Do you guys think it's awesome? Stefan, who do you want to win?
Thunderous Roar.
He wants Thunder Roars to win. Anybody else want Thunder Roars to win? Yeah? All right. When I count to 3, I want you to yell freestyle. Coming up next, more Monster Jam. 1, 2, 3.
Freestyle!
Here comes John Zimmer Sr. in uproar.
Let's hear it for John Zimmer Sr. Uproar. Scores are open. You got about 15 seconds left. Make your voices heard here in Monster Jam Freestyle.
A great freestyle run by John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. Here in a freestyle competition, completed the whole run. Score to beat is Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 6.721. The score for Uproar is... We have a new leader, a new score to beat here in the freestyle competition. Coming up next, it's Mike Pagliarulo and Excalibur.
And that will do it for Excalibur. Monster Jam fans, head over to judgeszone.com. Let us know what you thought of that run.
Rear steer issues for Mike Pagliarulo and Excalibur as well. Man, tough break for these drivers here tonight. Having problems, rear steer issues, and Mike Pagliarulo and Excalibur. You know, again, out here on the Monster Jam track, he gave us a great showing out here. Had some very nice air. Your score to beat is Uproar with a 7.667. And the score for Mike Pagliarulo and Excalibur is... It's close. It's a 7.168. That will currently put him in second place. You take a look at the freestyle leaderboard here in the competition. Uproar with a 7.667. Excalibur with a 7.168. Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 6.721. And Kraken with a 5.924. We're not done yet, Paul. We are not done yet, Pensacola. We still have more trucks to go. Because Pensacola, who's ready for the black and green wrecking machine? It's time for Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger.
Keep it going. For the driver that's bad to the bone, Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, turn those screams into scores. Matt, what a freestyle run. That's how you do it.
This is what, your second week seeing this man run? Second week? This is what I've seen for the past 5 years. This dude's an animal. Every time he gets in a Monster Jam truck, Tyler Meninga. What a run. Scores are locked in. I don't even want to do score to beat. Let's just go straight to it. A 9.593. Your new leader and new score to beat is Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. 2 trucks left to go. Coming up next, it's John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. I would not want to be a judge right now if I were you Monster Jam fans. That run was so good, too. He had the little butt kicker in there. That's where he whipped the truck around and hit the side of the mound and got the truck to bounce up and then turn it into a reverser. That is insane. That is textbook. Now, is it enough? Because your score to beat is Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger with a 9.593. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... He doesn't agree with that score. 7.398 for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. We have one more truck to go. Pensacola, give it up and make some noise. He's ready to throw it down for you fans here tonight. It's Tony Elks in Thunder Roaris. Get your scores locked in and make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunder Roras. So I don't know how many of you fans saw this, but the front two tires, he lost front wheel drive after a couple hits in his run. He did that whole run in rear wheel drive for you Monster Jam fans. Make some noise. That was an incredible run. Scores are locked in. We're going to take a look here and see what the score is. 7-8-2-5. That will put him in second place, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle and your overall event champion here tonight is Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger, your overall event champion here tonight inside the Pensacola Bay Center. Great job by Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger.
Tyler, talk about the importance of consistency. Walking away with the freestyle win, the one competition, but it was enough to make you the overall event champion. Congratulations.
Yeah, you know what? This feels awesome. Pensacola, I've never been here before until today. We had an awesome event earlier today. Tony got the win in that one. Proud of that guy, man. He's out here driving the wheels off that Thunder Roars truck. But I said, not tonight, not on my watch. Florida, everybody knows, is Gravedigger country, baby. And I can promise you one thing. You guys have been supporting that black and green truck and that crazy old man, Dennis Anderson, for over 40 years. I will grind that truck into that dirt each and every time to pay back you fans for supporting our team for that long. That freestyle right there was for you. Pensacola, I love you guys, and I will see you next year.
Congratulations once again to our overall event champion, Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. What an incredible run, an incredible night. On your way out, make sure you stop by the official Monster Jam merchandise stands for all that great gear. Behalf of Film Entertainment and Monster Jam, we hope you fans had a great time. Thanks to Christina Moore. My name's Matt Isbell. But Pensacola, before I let you go, there's one more thing I gotta say, and that was Monster Jam! We'll see you next time. Drive safe.